Greetings, ladies, gentlemen, and others. I am the Guardian, and I know it's been a while, but I figured that this warrants. I can't record very long stuff on YouTube right now because setting up the camera and editing and whatnot would take too long to emphasize my point. So I'm just going to do this live. Hello, everyone. Whoever joins, you're more than welcome to join. So as most of you are probably aware of, when the professor and I talked about the Power Rangers on this channel, we said that we were not very big fans of Megaforce and Super Megaforce for varying reasons. But we are fans of Gokaiger, the original Sentai that Super Megaforce was based on. These are not the Sentai Morphers, sadly. These are the Power Ranger version of it. Now, you'll notice that I have two of these. That being because I went out and I bought a different Morpher, which happens to be the Deluxe version, which, with limited sort of lighting and whatnot, you can see that this one is the original because it's silver. The Deluxe is a bit gold with a bit more of a fine finish. Now, the reason I did this is because when you turn on the Morpher, and I've been dealing with this for 2 years, something's up with the circuits or whatever the case in this Morpher, where no matter how many times I try, I just get that buzzing noise in here. So, not exactly much for this outside of the cheesy over the top. Look, I changed! But of course, that takes additional usage because, well, you can't, unless you're really good at this, you don't usually get it on the first try. So, the reason I got this one, because I wanted to see what it could do, and I am stupid because I did not look this up beforehand and potentially save me however much I spent on this, which I will not be sharing here, by the way. But when I first got it, I had a similar issue, and I was pissed. But because I'm stubborn, I chose not to give up, and so I ended up doing a bit of finagling, and it actually does the proper sound effects and whatnot. Before, I was able to get it to do the theme song, which I don't know how I did that, nor do I know how I'm going to do it again. Summon Skyship. Well, hello, Carly. Thank you for joining us today. I find it interesting that they put more emphasis on the Megaforce keys, which, because at the time I was a bunch of I was pretty much deep into the collecting of these things. No, welcome aboard, chill guy. Well, thank you for asking, everybody. Well, we got more people popping in. Good. Glad to see it. Hope you're all doing well. I just spent a bunch of money on this Morpher, so I'm trying to get the most out of this situation. It's a good addition for the collection because it was it was one of those hard to find deluxe ones that's gold instead of silver. But the main thing, instead of looking up what the sound effects do like a smart person, I wanted to find out for myself. I still don't know how I did the theme song. Like, it just started up randomly, and I don't know how I got that. Which, this also came with 2 gold keys. Oh well. Thank you for subscribing, Carly, and I hope you enjoy the content, same as the rest of you guys. So let's see. It's the Summon Skyship again. This one's the gold Megaforce Ranger key. I really don't know how this is going, but I'm just trying to replicate how I caused the theme song to happen, which Professor and I have gone on numerous tangents about how lazy Megaforce was. And unfortunately, it looks like it's pushing into the toy, too, because they could have had a real winner with this. Blue. It's interesting because the Megaforce ones in particular will actually say their color. I've got red, I've got blue, I've got green, and I now have the gold red one. Now, okay, that one was new. I didn't know that one before. Do the other ones say different things? Like the red one says summon Skyship. The blue one was like some super attack, I guess. Green, right. Oh, Super Mega Racer. That's what he said. Okay. I promise you guys, I'm not crazy about this. With how I was able to get the theme song. Unfortunately, I got this at a antique mall for a sum of money I am not going to disclose, because I'm sure you can find it cheaper than I did. It was just available. Unfortunately, these Morphers are either out of stock or just no longer being made. Oh, hello, Tiffany. Whoa, hold on. You guys started sliding, my bad. All right, here we go. Maybe I had the thing open, the part up here open the whole time. Let's see if I can get the theme song if I do it from the start. Okay, now you're just fucking with me. Oh, sorry. Try not to swear when I'm live, at least. Come on, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. The theme song did happen. Maybe if I just leave it in. Or, you know, maybe not. Okay, but anyway, on to the next subject at hand. They had a bunch of these Ranger keys. This one is for Megaforce. Also, the predecessor to Super Megaforce. Also, apparently a bigger key. Not all of these were sized properly. See, that still happens sometimes. There we go. Now, you notice that the sound effects were almost identical to the ones for the Super Megaforce. Hang on, it's stuck. Now, let me just try that again, because there was two things to the Megaforce ones. Let me see if this works. Nope. Oh. Yeah, no, it's literally just the same thing. Now, I know that the Power Ranger stuff isn't what it used to be around this time. I was not a big fan of Megaforce or Super Megaforce or Samurai for that honestly. We're doing Mighty Morphin next. But and it worked. But all I'm saying is that with this, it had a lot of raw potential for one of the coolest Morphers that you can get your hands on, and if they did it, then I feel like that, you know, it would have been great. You notice that with the Megaforce, the Super Megaforce keys, they announced their color. They went red, blue, and green. I don't have pink or yellow. Or silver, for that matter, but he had his own Morpher for that. And when I did Megaforce and Mighty Morphin, it was just the series. They didn't announce the color or anything. So next... Ninja Storm. You're pretty chip compared to other people. I'm not sure what that means, but thank you. But what I think would have been really great about this is if they applied a bit more effort with the keys. Like the classic Legacy Morpher, you push it, boom, it opens up, you morph. You hold the button down, and the theme song plays. Same for the Dragon Dagger, I assume Saba, because mine doesn't work, as well as the as well as the Lightning Collection stuff. All of it has been more or less consistent, but with the 20th anniversary of Power Rangers, when this came out, it's just weird that I don't think they put a whole lot of extra stuff into it. Like, they could have at least done the colors for each of these keys. Like, for the next one. SPD. It's all the same. All the same sound effects. No announcement of color. And, harping back to the theme song thing, as far as I'm concerned, they had the rights for all of the theme songs, because as far as I'm concerned, this was still Bandai. Yeah, this was still Bandai at this time when it was released. Wild Force next. Oh, chill. Well, thank you. It was a typo. I appreciate that. When you watch my other Power Ranger videos, I'm not necessarily as chill as you say, because, well, I'm hamming up. I'm creating content. Not very good content, mind you, but still content. But I still also wish that they had sized these all properly, because I don't feel like I need to push through for some of these. Time Force. I feel like they could have gotten away with so much of these with using the theme song, or at least distinguishing the colors, just like they did the Megaforce stuff. I don't know why they didn't do this. In any case, that's all the Ranger keys I got, because I mean, I've got other colors from the same series, but if they're not going to distinguish which Ranger colors they are, then I personally do not see a point in scanning out these other ones. Let's see. I'm going to go back and try to get the theme song again, just so I'm not crazy. There we go. Maybe I should just Google how to get the theme song, or maybe that was just a fluke. What do the instructions say? Not like they're gonna tell me anything. Okay. Let's see here. It's weird that only the 2, 4, 6, 8, and 5 buttons work on the dial. Frickin' Skyship. Come on, how do you... Theme song, how do you play? Goal, catch, change! That was kind of a fuck up, but that was pretty good so far. Welcome in, Fiction Nexus. Just trying to figure out how to get the theme song to play on this thing, because it happened. I swear I'm not crazy. Well, I mean, I'm crazy, but that's not exactly laborious. Where did I put the red? Regular red. There we go. All right. Forgot about summon Skyship. Feel like I'm going crazy here. Damn it. Okay. Let's get the Gold Mighty Morphin one, see if that does anything. I'm at least grateful that I managed to get it to where it works every time. Well, almost every time. Any tips for writing storylines? That all depends, honestly, on what you're trying to write. I've got a series that I'm trying to work on, but I haven't been able to get much of anything so far. Yeah, Tiffany, unfortunately it ain't working. But I'm at least grateful that this certainly actually has an effort to be done, as opposed to this. For those of you just joining us for the first time, regular silver. Bought a frickin' busted Dravix. It's not a bad name for a bad guy. Not really something that I would go for. Usually my bad guys, I try to have some sort of an emphasis on some sort of historical connection. I wish I had some examples in my head right now, but Dravix sounds like it could either be a foil to a main bad guy or it could be a general as well. It definitely sounds interesting. Definitely sounds like a Power Ranger enemy name, not gonna lie. Alright. I have officially lost my mind. I swear. Yeah, I've officially lost my mind. Maybe if I just spam it. My name is Crimson Crusade. That sounds badass. I'm always a fan of alliteration. I've always been a big fan of alliteration and whatnot. Same one like the video. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that support. But I don't think I'm gonna get anywhere unless I actually just straight look this up. Maybe I have an idea. I'll be right back. Well, gosh darn it, that didn't work. All right. Oh, sorry. Everyone say hello to Kitty. I didn't realize Kitty was snoozing there. You've seriously made a habit of sleeping under this blanket, haven't you, Daffers? Aw. Kitties always get views. She is always the popular one. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, that's better. Alright. Okay, let me see here. Let me just plug this one in. Fiction Nexus is a realm between fiction and reality. That's actually a pretty good sign so far. The Fiction Nexus. Fiction Nexus. Yes, meow. Okay. Alright, say hello to everyone up here, Daffers. Yeah, she likes to perch up on my shoulders from time to time. Alright, let's see. Can the... Okay, bye, Daffers. Morpher, play the theme song. No, I'm not. I don't want AI on Google. Stop. Fucking... No. I hate the fact that they added AI mode. Alright, let's see. Super Mega Force Morpher can play a portion of the theme song, Ranger key, and then use a specific key. Oh, I'm an Elemental Hero user too. Cheapest one on Amazon for the Deluxe Morpher was $160. Damn, lucky. That's definitely easier to find on eBay. Alright, well, it says that it's going to... Yeah. It says that using the Red Ranger key would do it. Maybe I just have to keep trying. Alright. Let's give this a shot. Alright, first off, then on. Oh, you want to give it a sniff, Daffers? Huh? Huh? You want to sniff it to more? Okay, you just want to rub up against the Morpher. Yeah, he's a good kitty. He's a good kitty. You drooled all over my Morpher, Daffers. I use a combo deck of the various elemental heroes. Elemental, Neospatian, Masked, Vision, and Evil heroes. I made a pretty solid deck. Oh. Made up of all of those. Alright, let's give it a shot. Okay. User in a specific key. It says... I mean, I'm leaving it in. Watch the foot, Daffers. Huh. Let's try this again. Oof, careful, claws. Personally, Masked Hero Anki is probably the best bet. Speaking from experience with my elemental heroes. I mean, if you're doing just those specific decks, that's fine, but Anki and Dark Law are a good way to shut down your opponent's graveyard. Alright, let's try this. How you make the Super Megaforce Morpher play the theme song. White Dragon Legacy. Is that a new structure deck? Because I haven't heard of it. I don't think, anyway. Huh. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Hold on. I may have just gotten a breakthrough. Alright, so if this works, this is going to be a very interesting thing. Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan series. No, I have not. That, sounds like something I might need to get into. But I might have had a breakthrough here, because in the tradition of the Megaforce to Super Megaforce... Okay, I'll keep petting you. The transition from Megaforce to Super Megaforce, they started off in Megaforce, and then they used the keys and transform into Super Megaforce. So, let's try that. God damn it. Alright. Alright, now... let's quote-unquote Super Mega Mode. There we go! Got it! Ah! I should probably stop at that point before before this live gets taken down for copyright infringement. But, that's actually pretty clever, how they managed to do that. No wonder I was struggling so much, because I went backwards, basically. I started off with Megaforce, then Megaforce, and then the other keys, backwards. Treasure Key Studios. 22 episodes. I might have to look into that. Makes me think about pulling out my Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck. But this live was just to talk about the Morpher. Still, though. Okay, I see you. I see you. Yes, come on. There we go. Alright. Whew. Okay. Up we go, Daffers. Up we go. Come on. You're just gonna be right at home there, aren't you? Okay, thank you. Alright. Kisada. That's an interesting name. Go on, make yourself comfortable. Yeah. There you go, Jaffers. There you go. Or you'll just... Oh. There she is. Oh, now she's definitely getting comfortable. Yeah, I'm probably going to stay like this for a little bit. Yeah, but I've got other stuff to do. Oh, yeah, I do remember her. She was the Maiden with Eyes of Blue. You are a very loud purr box. You know that? Oof. Alright. Alright. Daddy's back. Needs... There you go. Y'all comfy back there? If I start doing videos from this angle, you can definitely see what kind of interests we got over here. Because, got Yu-Gi-Oh!, got Fairy Tail. That's Isoda's Hatsune Miku poster, Hufflepuff. We actually got the minis of all of the Hogwarts Squishmallows there. And an assortment of other stuffies on that side, as well as over here, Urza, Blitzo, Stolas, Stitch, Goku, Dartboard, Cat. Oh, and the Stitch and Angel Squishmallows over there as well. Ain't no way I'm gonna... Oh, sure, I'll show the other side. Digimon and Batman and Labyrinth, Dragon Ball, the Quarry. I actually got that Quarry poster after the game was released. The dude at the GameStop said I could have it. That was nice. Okay, well, I've got other stuff to do, and I successfully figured out the secret to playing the theme song on the new one, but more importantly, I'm just glad that the thing works. Alright, let's wrap this up here. Thank you for those of you who joined, and thank you, Fiction Nexus, for chatting with me. I'm not sure when the next video is going to be up. But who knows, I might do more lives or stuff like this. There. I gotta put this stuff away. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and once again, I am the Guardian, and I'll catch you guys on the next rerun. Farewell.